Hello friends, welcome back to the kennels. I've been away for a couple of days, so I'm kind of entirely forgotten how to play this game. Let's check the stagecoach. I think we... Oh no, we didn't already check the stagecoach, so if we did, we would have seen Roussel. Le Cycle Please forgive me. Alright, so let's try and get our bearings a little bit here. Everyone's not remotely stressed out. Where's Reynauld? He is in the sanitarium for some reason. I'm treating a quirk. I can't remember which one. Let's get rid of everyone here. Sort by class. I always do that. It's just habit. You just sort by class, then you sort by level. No point. Just sort by level, bro. Okay. Looking for Houndmaster trinkets, Sacred Scroll, Holy Orders, some real variation there. Another Sacred Scroll. Fantastic. Bleed Amulet is actually not bad at all. Very good for the Houndmaster. Might be good later on, because 4 dodge doesn't mean as much later on as it does right now. Leper only, not interested. Man at Arms only, not interested. We should do this one. Medium apprentice level dungeon in the wheel. Gather 3 medicines, means you have 3 fewer inventory spaces for loot, but we've got, got enough gold for now, I think, so we're looking for heirlooms mostly. Alright. I was thinking briefly about changing around the names on these dudes so that I know which slot they're optimized for, like Rabid, for example. Okay, maybe a bad example since he's got some very generic skills. Loncatur, yeah, he's much better from the back because he's got Cry Havoc, he's got Lick Wounds, Hound's Rush, rather than like Hound's Harry or Blackjack. Or Guard Dog, I suppose. But then I thought, it's going to be real cheap to just change their skills around, you know? But we'll start off by putting... should we start off with some of these Seeker Houndmasters, actually? Yes, let's do that. So just for now, I'm going to change their skills around anyway, but you're better in rank 2. You're also better in rank 2. We'll put you in rank 1 because you've got Blackjack. Roussel, you're a fine support character, I suppose. You can go in rank 3. And yeah, you're fine in rank 4. Awesome. Diamond Dogs it is. I'm just sorting them by something random now. Right, so you're in rank 1. So this will be rank 1 through to rank 4, right? This makes sense. Okay. I think that's actually fine. Yeah, I think that's absolutely fine. For rank 2, I don't want Hound's Rush in rank 1, do I? What am I doing? Probably Guard Dog then. Musigru? What a fucking name. I'd probably rather have Hound's Harry than Guard Dog. Right now, that's going to change later on. Guard Dog's going to be really useful in later dungeons. Roussel does not want Blackjack because he's in rank 3, so we probably want Target Whistle or Hound's Harry. Probably Hound's Harry because it's shorter dungeons or lower level dungeons. Tend to be over quicker. You don't necessarily need to mark. This is actually a really good combination. I'd rather have Guard Dog or Target Whistle. I'm probably not going to use Guard Dog very much. So we'll go in with a whole group of level 0s. Let's do it. Let's just do it, boys. Boys! First off, I want to keep on top of this. Sorry, I know this is like, we're 3.5 minutes in and we haven't done anything yet. But I really want to kind of get rid of all the trinkets I'm not going to be using, particularly class trinkets. Just so I know what's going on, These are fine. Anything that's equipped, I'm going to keep. Okay. So, what do you want then? You probably want the stun, buddy. Stun stone. Do you want it -2 dodge? It's like probably not very noticeable. We're going to the wield, so there's not a huge amount of unholy enemies. Tell you, you can take the cudgelweight, yes. Ideal, buddy. +8 dodge, +2 speed. Both of those are fine, I think. Not going to be healing himself very much. He can be my nimble Houndmaster, Musuguro. Solar Brace is pretty good. You can take the Crescendo box, because ranks 2 and 3 are really good. You can have the Legendary Bracer, and you can have the Ari box, to counteract the stress a little bit. This stuff isn't necessarily huge. I don't want 10 damage, not for the, or 10 plus, 10% damage! If I can learn to speak, please! Not for the sake of dodge. Cool, let's just go, boy, let's go! Alright. Oh, these Houndmaster traits. I'm going to have to use them. You need to... I want you all to shout at the screen and remind me to use these Houndmaster traits. Right, medium. I'm going to take 2 stacks of food. There's not a huge amount of point in not, I think. 4 shovels, 3 anti-venoms, 2 bandages, 2 herbs, 2 keys, 1 holy water. And yeah, torches. Would you look at this shit? Do I need to take holy water? I don't need to take holy water. May also get rid of the herbs or the bandages. Let's just go. So the Weald is good for Houndmasters because things tend to bleed, which is nice. Weald is probably the easiest region for Houndmaster, or for Houndmasters, I think. You'll have to forgive me, I've forgotten how to speak. I haven't recorded in a few days, so I'm still a little bit rusty.
And unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
Okay. 80, 80, 80, 80. Ah, fuck, they're all at base. Usually you tend to have a Houndmaster or 2 with a little bit higher trap disarm, you know what I'm saying? You should know what I'm saying, it's like really obvious. Scouting is really good for these quests, because, you know, if I get to here and there's nothing over here that I need to go, don't need to go there. Whereas if it was exploring 90% of rooms, I'd be much more likely to. Yeah, that's fine. He's just curious. Oh, awesome. Is he curious or compulsive? I always forget. That's a room battle, curio, quest location up there. Alright. May as well turn the lights up. This is the reason I bought so many spades, because these are really good. Yeah, awesome. I don't really want the citrons. I'd much rather have heirlooms than gold right now. I don't think the gold's going to be hugely useful. At least in the short term. I think I'm going to be getting a lot of it. Oh dear, he's bleeding. It's tempting. It's real tempting just to get it over with quickly, but I need to spike these dudes down. The fungal artillery aren't that dangerous, so I'm just going to focus on the Rabid Gnasher. Yeah, that should kill him, actually. Oh no, only 1 damage bleed. Hound's Harry should do it. Yes. Beautiful. I'm going to stun you. Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We're doing alright here. And I will Hounds rush the back line. Bleeding for 2. The mark shouldn't matter too much. At least in lower level dungeons. Shouldn't be a problem. The Rabid Gnasher is dead. The Fungal Scratcher is only probably going to get 1 more turn. Do I just, I'll just stun that. You can be my dedicated stunner, Faceby. Hi, my name's Faceby. Well, Hound's Harry to kill this thing. That should still do it. Yep.
A faint hope blossoms.
Why can't I name their dogs? That's what I want to do. So I want to name all my Houndmasters and I want to name all their dogs. I like dogs. I'm more of a cat person, honestly. But there's nothing wrong with dogs. I made friends with my first dog a few months ago, and ever since I've been like, you know what? I misjudged you, dogs. I never used to like you, but I like you now.
This is how a life is taken.
Right. You have so much protection. I'll just stun you. I'll just stun you. No worries. If Hound's Rush had crit, that might have killed him. But you know what? Hindsight's 20/20, you know? There we go. Sorted. Guard you, I suppose. That's what I was looking for. A little bit of self-healing. Some next level strats right now. Right. You may recall that I told myself I wasn't going to look up curios. And I stand by that. I don't think we need to look up curios. I'm just thinking, what do I need to use herbs on in the Weald? I don't think there's a huge amount. So do I want to get rid of them for 600 gold? I think so. It's a little bit greedy. This is holy water, right? What happens if we don't use anything? I'm going to try it with someone with no stress. I understand my folly. That was pretty fucking stupid. Oh, okay, you know, there's a secret room there, so don't let me forget about that. Don't you forget about that.
Finding the stuff
That's
is
fine.
only the first
I'll
test.
allow it. I should be using more of those treats just to free up inventory space. Does the trap disarm go up when it's light? I don't think so. No. Awesome. Yeah, he'd be a lot less stressed out if I'd interacted with the curio with him. I understand what went wrong there. You don't need to tell me. Oh, there's a quest location there, so we made the right decision to come down here. Not that it would have been necessarily the wrong decision not to have come down here, you know what I mean? I can only work with the information I've got at the time. Get off my fucking back, mate. Ah, okay. Madman, give me another music box. Are there any more? Is there only 2? I feel like there would be 3, because there's 3 collector heads, right? Can't blanch out the back line. There's no reason to mark the Madman. Unless there definitely is. Yeah, there definitely is, I think. He's a real priority. Okay, one more should do it. Don't want to Hounds Harry. That's so risky. I can't risk it. It's not worth it. I clicked the button and targeted the Madman, and I was just like, is this what a bad player would do? If this is what a bad player would do, then why would I want to do it? I think a bad player would have Hounds Harried that and taken the risk. Look at me patting myself on the back for not making the fucking stupidest play in the world. Oh, Rabies is actually okay. I think, and I know very little about game design in general, but I think they came up with these enemies first and then designed rabies around them so that it wouldn't be completely debilitating when they gave you rabies. They're like, I want there to be like a pack of dogs in the wheel that gives you rabies, but I don't want rabies to be that bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. I'm definitely talking out of my ass. Whether I happen to be right or wrong is kind of irrelevant. So we're a little bit low on health right now. I'm starting to feel the burn of... it is a Hound's Harry here. I'm starting to feel the burn of not having a dedicated healer. That's really, really unpleasant. So there's only one of them that's left alive, so I may as well stun it. If I'm starting to feel that in level 1 dungeons, then you want to skip ahead 20 episodes, my friend. See what I'm like in level 3 dungeons.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
No, I haven't pre-recorded like 50 of these and I'm just commentating over them. That will be ridiculous. I'm sure people do it. I know people do it. It seems kind of pointless, honestly.
A trifling victory.
Right, so there's a quest location down here. Must remember the secret door. I should definitely be using the treats. That's what you need herbs for. It's not a huge deal though. I don't really care about another 2 HP, I guess. I want the bandages for curios.
The light, the compass of safety. The way is lit. The path is clear.
Alright, I'm going to backtrack.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh, well, okay, that was lucky, I suppose. I think it was compulsive, right? It's compulsive? Yeah, compulsive. Which is not as bad as curious, but it's still pretty bad. You might be thinking, Rob, how are you going to do the Shrieker quest with only Houndmasters? And I think the answer is maybe very easily. I think it might actually be a totally fine strategy to just bring 4 markers and just nuke the Shrieker down. So, I mean, maybe it'll be okay. I'm going to get my trinkets stolen at some point. If you haven't played very much since the Radiance update, when they added some of the new quests, like Wolves at the Door and the Shrieker quests, at some point, you know, in maybe another 1 or 2 dozen weeks, I'm going to have a lot of my trinkets stolen, and I'm going to get a quest to go and hunt them down by killing a big old bird called the Shrieker. It hits you really hard, it stresses you out, it can be very rewarding if you kill its nest. But I think following on with my philosophy of bosses aren't going to be a huge problem. I thought I hadn't brought any keys there. I think it's probably going to be okay, you know? I think it'll be fine. I'm going to do that. Because these are awesome. So we know where 2 of the medicines are that we need. The other one is probably like right in this room here, of course. Come on, there we go.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Yeah, I mean, like, very possibly, actually. That'll be awesome. What do you got for me? Oh, good, a hunger check. Just what I always wanted. I think I'm going to camp. I do want those crests. That's just... I don't want to get rid of any more food. Because 2 more hunger checks would kill me after that. Or not kill me, but do me a big old danger, you know? Alright, so this isn't a battle. This is just the quest location. Alright, let's camp here. Free up some inventory space. Get some health and stress relief on this dude.
It's a goal without hope.
Okay, so Hound's Watch is awesome. I've said this before, but camping skills are kind of shit with the Houndmaster. Man's Best Friend is real good. He doesn't need it. Stress is actually totally fine. Fantastic. Okay, well that's okay. I'm going to be spending like virtually nothing on stress relief. I think I'll just reduce his stress by 15%. And we're good. Sweet.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We could just use all 4 treats on the next remotely difficult dungeon, or fight rather. This is not a remotely difficult fight. They probably shouldn't get a turn, if I'm honest. He is not quite dead. Yeah, they don't have much of a bleed resist. I'll Hound's Harry. Beautiful. Wow, they both resisted that. That's like... What's that, like 16% chance? I didn't study maths, alright? I may have videos on my YouTube channel that, like, are a little bit about maths, but I don't actually know what I'm talking about. If you think I know what I'm talking about regarding anything, then you deserve everything you get by following my advice. Okay, this is why I brought anti-venom. Oh, yeah, great. Thanks, Selly. Oh, great. Thanks, Selly. Still would have been better to use an anti-venom. But, you know, I can't complain too much. That was stupid. That was all on me. As if I needed to say that. Alright. Let's use the Houndmaster treats. This is still not difficult, but I don't know if we're going to get another chance. We should use 2 of them at least. Probably using it on him was the wrong choice. Maybe? I'll just Hound's Harry again. I might kill 3 of them. Or none of them. That's fine.
Another one falls.
The only reason I wanted to use 2 of them was to free up some inventory space, as I'm sure you're aware. Oh, I'm still on my first coffee of the day. Don't get much recording time anymore. I really love making these videos, just like, don't get much chance, you know? It's very, very infuriating. That would have been a problem earlier on. It's not really a problem right now. Is that a problem? That is not a problem. You can never remember what all these debuffs do. Not a huge amount, as it turns out. Yeah, okay. I think that's killed all of them, right? Yeah, awesome. Stun, maybe look for some self-healing. Not really with you, ideally. Just cry havoc. Sure, no one had any stress apart from you, but that's fine. Let's just kill him. Awesome. I definitely want those deeds. Don't want the bandage. Do I care about the jade? Well, let's see what we get scouting-wise first. Curio, Curio, Curio. Quest locations. We've got 2 more fights, maybe 3 more fights. I feel like there's an easy choice here, but I don't know what it is. I think I get rid of the torches.
A blazing star is born.
Do it, you won't, no balls. That was a real shame. They have got a lot of dodge, obviously. If you want to give my dudes rabies, by the way, you go for it, mate. I am not going to stop you. Except him. I think he's already got rabies. I can't remember which one it was. Was it you? Who was it? I was rank 2. What's his name? What's his name? Thank you. Musugura. Okay, I didn't really care about your name. You have a bad name. You all have bad names. Why you got such bad names? Why am I using Hound's Harry? I'm not paying attention anymore. Oh my word. You can tell I haven't, well, hopefully you can tell I haven't played in a while. This is my warm-up run, you know? It's my warm-up run, that's my excuse. Next run will be my second warm-up run. I'm probably going to have about another 9 or 1000 warm-up runs before I get back into my game, but you know, it's just the way it goes. I don't really want the Jade. I know, I just got rid of my torches for it, but I got rid of my torches for the inventory space. Yep, thanks. You haven't learned your lesson. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Right, so we'll use our treats on this battle pretty much no matter what, I think. Don't even think about it. Again, yes, cool. I don't need the spades. Don't need the spades, and I'm going to get rid of the anti-venom. I'll get rid of the anti-venom. Gold is not the most important thing, but it's certainly useful to have. Especially since I can't take antiquarians. Oh, this is like real bad. I mean, it's really easy. But you know what? The dog treats worked. Don't really need to use it here. There we go. Free up some space. Just kill it, bro. Cool beans. So this should be it, whether there's a battle here or not.
Trick of the light.
I'm very happy with everyone's stress. They haven't got any. That's it. That's just it, though. Awesome. So let's get rid of this food, take the medicine, and go back to the hamlet. We're in an awkward position. It's 22 minutes in, because I'd spent a lot of time fucking around right at the beginning. Haven't really got time for another one. Robust is, like, fine. I mean, it's real helpful here. In a way, Robust is good here, because it will help stop him getting other diseases. And if I don't have any other diseases, he doesn't need to go to the sanitarium and risk getting rabies cured. Oh, that's pretty good. Treatment ward and medical ward are free. In that case, I should take advantage of that. Try and get rid of some of these fucking quirks. I don't intend it to be dark very often. Paranormania is, like, fairly bad, I suppose. It's not too bad. Gambler and Soft are both pretty bad. Gambler's not a huge problem. Just looking at this here. Minus 3% crit range skills is bad, but I really want to make sure that that's bad enough. That's bad enough that I can feel good about that. I don't want to spend loads of deeds and portraits on trading heirlooms to unlock that. It's not really worth it right now, I don't think. Diseases, he's only got rabies. He can get over it as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so I think that's going to have to do it for this episode, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.